up, YouTube? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are living right. Welcome back to the channel. If you're around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, real quick. Let's just have a little quick conversation on this one. If you come across this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be alerted every time I drop a video. Well, this YouTube channel is about business, and as well as it's a business integrated channel, meaning you can find different kinds of things, but usually I like to talk about business, especially the business of forex trading, the business of trading online. So I upload tutorials for everybody else to try out. I don't own any company in order for you to invest or such and such. I just teach people for free because I honestly feel like trading forex or forex trading should be a personal it should be a personal thing to do. All right, I've just forgot the right words to use. Should be a personal I really forgot the word to use. But when you jump into forex, I feel like it should be a personal trend. Okay, it should be a personal thing for you to do, your own personal resource, whereby if you make money with forex, well, that's well and good, it's your money. If you lose money with forex, well and good, that's your money. I've been trading for a very long time now. I came across forex I think 7 years ago, and it's really sad to see that one of the people that I looked up to, Sandile, shezi, you know, his name is being thrown back and forth, all these things going up and down. I remember the time he was in Zambia. I had gone to his seminar at Intercontinental Hotel. I had met him before in South Africa, where I actually learned a few things from him. And it was really encouraging. I mean, he seemed rather I feel he's different actually from most forex traders that I've seen. I feel he's cool, he's chilled, he's okay. You know, I mean, that was a long time ago, probably maybe 4 years ago. I would speculate 4 years ago when I met this guy. So I think even with fundamental analysis, like the three touch point rule, I learned from him, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But at the time, I wasn't even really trading real money, and at the time, I just basically got started with forex, and I was trying to learn because I had got scammed a lot from people that, you know, when you're not financially educated, when you're financial literate, you don't know shit about finance, somebody can come up to you and tell you, give me $100 or give you $1,000 by the end of the week, and then you think that's actually something that would happen or something that is possible, and somebody will just do that for you without any cut, you know what I mean? So I was that stupid about 4 years ago, and I used to try out such things. I mean, you know, when you're a risk taker, because I used to do a lot of network marketing as well, so when I make money from network marketing, selling products and so on and so forth, I try to invest in forex to try to grow my money and then end up just losing everything. So I decided to try to just learn. I mean, I tried to do that so many times, but I learned the hard way anyway. I lost. So I met Sandile shezi. I learned a little bit financial literacy, or rather, I started to get involved into forex because looking at these people doing so well, driving all their lavish cars and you know, such and such, it's a little bit impressive. It's not too impressive. For me personally, it wasn't too impressive, but it was a little bit impressive, whereby, all right, cool. I think I also want that kind of financial freedom for myself. So with that being said, I started to learn about forex, tried to get involved, watching YouTube tutorials, and what I realized that what I learned from him on a personal level of fundamental analysis, or, you know, the 3 touch point rule and breakpoints and so on and so forth, resistance and support, things like that, what I learned from him is exactly the same things that I found on YouTube for free. You know what I mean? And I'm not even like, you know, fogging it or whatever, because with him I'd actually learned for free. I just met him somewhere. I think that was in Pretoria, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in Pretoria. When I met this guy, that was a long time ago. I don't even think he was that famous or that powerful then, or maybe he was. I don't know. But all I can remember is that he was super cool. When I asked him questions about how does this forex thing work, he said explain. It was just like, you know, that kind of random thing where you just meet somebody at the mall and then you say hello and then you ask him questions and, oh sure, I'm actually having coffee. You want to have coffee too? You know, stuff like that. It was such a weird conversation, but I got the gist because I was so interested in learning how to trade forex. But today his name is being dragged down the mud, and it's really sad to see. I've been hearing his company I trade FTX. Sorry, I trade something. I haven't forgot what it's called. His company. It seems like the claim they were hacked and funds were lost. And we trade in forex. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised that they're claiming their servers were hacked. It's very common to have a company servers or forex trading servers being hacked. It's one of the most common things I've seen, because when you invest in a company where you're dealing with money, there's going to be a lot of hackers looking at you and saying, oh shit, once these fuckers are not secure on the like cyber security wise, if you guys have not invested in that to make sure that your systems are highly secure, these hackers will be looking at you and like just waiting for that time where you make a mistake, hacking your systems and get all your money. So things like that are very, very common. I've seen so many people lose money because of such. I don't have a friend that owns a broker, so I don't really have intel or knowledge to know more about that. But what I do understand is that on the forex market, there's gains and there are losses. And when you gain money, when for example, when you gain money and you have not implemented certain things, for example risk management and so on and so forth, and you think the market is going your way because of the news that you have received or information that you have received, and you place all these trades and it goes sideways, oh, trust me, I've seen a lot of people lose. I have made money from forex and I have lost money with forex. And the reason why I don't, a lot of people, because I have this YouTube channel, you guys watch, you guys appreciate the content that I produce, especially with the sense of strategies. Everything that I lay out is 100% free, and everybody knows that. It's 100% free. You watch my videos, you try it out. If it works for you, well and good. Most people come to my inbox telling me, oh bro, thank you so much for the forex strategies and tutorials. I made some money and this and that. Others are buying big things such as houses and cars. I never asked for shit because I intended to give you guys the strategy 100% free. Try it out. Again, it's a personal venture. Use your own money. When you make money, well and good. You lose money, well and good. That's your money still. At least you have profited. It's your gain. If you've lost, it's your loss. Take it. It's yours. So, I have strongly, a lot of people have told me saying, no, you know what? The best thing that you could do is just formulate a company and then allow people to invest, something like a hedge fund. But I've always thought at the, at the top of my head, that's not the right thing to do, because I do understand, in as much as I can make $100,000 on the forex market, I can also lose $100,000 on the forex market. It's not something that is so stable or highly unanticipated, so much so that I'm going to know exactly what's going to happen when it happens. I'm going to give you a very good example. Forex trading is for the big guys. Trust me, forex trading is for the big guys. You want to have trades worth over maybe $500,000. Okay. There are people that short trades, people that long trades. For example, with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin right now, it's going up, and we had seen the drop after FTX's scandal from Sam Bankman-Fried. Shit went crazy. The Bitcoin price dropped. It dropped drastically. I think up to probably $17, $16,000, somewhere there. That was its all-time low after a very long time. A lot of people thought, oh fuck, this is a really good opportunity. Let me start buying. And I believe in crypto. I highly believe in crypto. I trade crypto on a highly personal level. Never ask nobody. I always just educate people here, saying, oh guys, this is how it works, such and such. If you've learned, go try it out. If you lose money, that's your own problem. You make money, that's your own problem too. You get the loss, you get the gain. That's well and good. That's yours. That's your own risk to handle. So what I basically do is just tell people how it works. This is how it works. If you want to get involved, get involved. The result is your own problem. So with crypto, for example, again, when it dropped drastically, I thought to myself, oh shit, this is the best time to actually buy, because I do understand crypto. I do understand crypto like the back of my head. Again, back of my head. I don't know how the back of my head looks like, but I do understand crypto like the back of my hand. So much so that I understood that when its volatility, or because it's so volatile and it's something new, I didn't understand that it's going to drop. I'm waiting for a point. I don't know if we're ever going to reach a point where it goes back to under $10,000 again. I highly doubt that, because I feel like a lot of people have mined a lot of it and a lot of people are holding it. So I feel like it going under $10,000 is almost impossible, but it's going to reach, obviously, like it reached 16,000 and then it bounces back up. Because remember, it had reached an all-time high of almost $70,000. So now you can imagine it's now dropped from all the way $70,000 from where it was to 16,000. Buy. Now it's affordable. It starts to go up again. I think now it's reaching almost $18,000 if I'm not mistaken. It might still keep going up, 60,000, 30,000, and it keeps going up high again. You buy low, you sell high. That's always been the gist of the trading game, you know. So for the big guys, the big bosses, they understand. Okay, fuck it. They bought maybe $300,000 worth of Bitcoin just when it was down low. Just now when it's down low, $300,000. Then now when it starts to go up, they're seeing their money grow. They're seeing their money grow just from a little simple height of change. You're making maybe $20,000 profit just on top of the $300,000. So I feel like it's for the big guys. And when it starts to drop, and when you start shorting, and then your $300,000 becomes, let's say, it starts to go down to, let's say, $200,000. The big guys are not worried because they do understand that, okay, fuck it, I'm putting money into this, but it's money that I can afford to lose. You know what I mean? That's how the big guys play. $300,000 on a trade, and then they have lost $100,000. They are not worried. They are not closing those trades because they're like, I believe in Bitcoin. It will definitely bounce back up. Actually, they have lost $100,000, and it goes down, and they buy again $100,000 on top. Then when it goes back to the previous amount where they had bought $300,000, they're going to have way more, because even the $100,000 that they have lost is going to eventually come back as the trend starts to go sideways. If it was going down, it starts going up, they start to make profit. So with that being said, it works really great when you have a lot of money. That's what I can tell you. Forex trading really works great when you have a lot of money. Of course, my videos are tutorials and based upon real life principles that I use for myself personally, because I know that I understand it's for the big guys. It's for the big guys, multi-millionaires, we have across the planet. But then forex trading can also be learned even though you have nothing, and you can start from nothing to make something, and that's what my videos are for. I'm just trying to show you guys that yes, it's very possible. You can also grow an account with, let's say, $10 to $100 within a few days, maybe a few hours, so long as you follow the principle. And I've seen people do that. Okay, I've seen people do that. But then you guys need to also understand that in as much as you know that you can grow that $10 to $100 within a few hours or 24 hours, you should also understand that there's a risk of losing everything within a few seconds. That's the risk. There's a risk of losing everything within a few seconds. There's just no way a person that knows nothing about forex comes and then he says, all right, cool, I'm going to put in $10 and then I'm going to use your strategy and I'm going to grow it to $100 within 24 hours. Then they try and then they lose it within seconds. Then they come to me and say, your strategy doesn't work. No, the strategy works. You're the one that doesn't work. How do you expect to just watch one video without doing any other research, no analysis, no, like literally nothing? Then you think everything is just going to work like magic. Well, the other people it works like magic, and the other people it just doesn't. But for it to work like magic, honestly, I feel like you're going to need some knowledge. Even the magicians make sure they practice before they try their tricks, right? So with that being said, I feel like you should always see to it that you practice. And that's the reason why most forex brokers or these forex softwares have what they call demo accounts. You try out on a demo account and then you try to grow the amount. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's really sad to see, and these are red flags that I've been preaching about on my YouTube channel. I don't know how true it is. First and foremost, I don't know how true it is that Sandile shezi owes all these people money. Maybe he might owe all these people money, but he's probably in a position where he cannot even explain himself because he's trying to get, to clear his name, trying to get his shit done. Maybe he was hacked for real. That's something that wouldn't be too surprising for me to actually hear saying he was actually hacked and has proof. Because sometimes when you're hacked, there's actually no proof. I mean, you just wake up one morning and all your money is gone. Like, where do you even start from? You know what I mean? Where do you even start from to prove your innocence? So yeah, there is all that. But well and good. Something that you should just understand about forex is that if you invest whatever money it is and you grow your amount to hundreds of thousands of dollars, $10,000, $20,000, when you withdraw that money, I feel like this is one thing that you should do. Start reinvesting back your wealth. Start reinvesting back. Yes, as I always preach, it's possible you can make $1 million on forex or the financial market, and it's possible you can lose $1 million on the financial market. One of the reasons why I don't even trade forex at large, because forex is basically currencies, US dollar, such and such, whatever. I don't believe in them. I don't. They are not backed up by anything. I feel like, you know, the reason why the British pound is so powerful is because it's backed up by all the gold they've stolen in Africa. But in as much as that is that, it's backed up by something. But I feel like all these monetary funds are still failing. All these monetary funds are still failing, and this is the reason why the WEF wants to introduce a cashless society, you know, where we're just using crypto. Yes, I feel crypto is the future, and we're going to reach a point where everybody starts to accept it, just like they accepted the cash we use today, because I don't think it was easy. And I know maybe there might not be any people living right now to explain how it was for them to transact from those mentality coins with little holes in them, or rather for them to transform from the barter system of trade that we had to the cash society that we have today. Maybe it wasn't easy, because I mean, how would you convince somebody, oh, this paper has value, now give me your phone, and then you basically exchange? That would probably be very hard. How would they mess up with your head to actually think like that? So I feel like even with cryptocurrency, it's the same thing. Imagine I go online, I program, I code a coin, and I say, okay, fine, this coin has 1 trillion coins. I just put down the zeros, and then now I'm going to be sending them to people, and then these people are going to be giving me items in return for this coin that I just created, this digital thing that I just created. I mean, that's mind-blowing, that's crazy. But that's the gist of trade, actually. That is how it's always been ever since you and I, even before you and I were born, and even now that you and I are here, in the next 10 years, I feel like, that's why, again, I don't trade crypto. I mean, I don't trade forex. I usually trade, I hold Bitcoin, and I hold other different kinds of cryptocurrencies that I believe are going to make impact in the future and in society. And I also believe in trading things that are super volatile, such as the indices, stocks. I trade the volatility indices, the VIX, the step index, because I understand that those things are backed up by stock. The S&P 500, they're backed up by companies, actually. It's the company's volatility, like different companies all grouped together, and then you trade one thing known as the volatility 75, for example. So things like that, for me, at least I look at them and I say, okay, I think this is going to be here for a while. But if it comes to forex, I feel like there is going to be a time where everything disappears. So all in all, a big shout out to everybody that's trading out here and following Sandile Shezi's story. It's really sad that all that is happening to him. I honestly thought, or rather, I think he's actually, I personally think he's a good guy. He was probably trying to teach as many people as he could, to make as much money as he could teaching these people, because he felt he had the knowledge and the skill to actually reproduce and make other people make money. But all in all, pay attention to the red flags. When somebody comes to you, especially these Instagram people, Instagram models, that just buy accounts. I don't even know if they're real people, you know what I mean? They could be just somebody else posing on somebody else's picture, and then they'll be like, hey yo, $100, pay me $100, I run a trading company, I'm going to give you $1,000 within a few hours. Nope. That's a no-no, that's a no-go area. Don't fall victim to such hypocrisy. I mean, that's stupid. You know what I mean? Nobody would come to you and tell you that. You have to go to them. If there's an opportunity like that somewhere, trust me, everybody's looking for that, and they go to such places. And I feel like the people that do that don't just accept anybody. They'll probably be like, all right, cool, you $100 is too small, get the fuck out of here. I deal with the big guys only. You know what I mean? That kind of situation. So make sure you guys understand. If you want to learn forex, just go through my videos. They'll teach you a lot. And try to risk your money. Again, there are two sides to a risk. It's either you're going to gain or you're going to lose. It's 100% your choice. A lot of people have gained, a lot of people have lost. So with that being said, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video, where I'm going to be explaining why we need to focus more on trading stocks, trading crypto, and also trading indices. Because I honestly feel like trading forex right now, in as much as it's the biggest wealth transfer as it is, I'm going to explain all that in my next video. I just want to talk about Sandile Shezi and his situation right now. It's really sad. But those are the red flags that you guys should see. Always see to it that you take forex trading as a personal venture. Make your money or lose your money. When you make your money and you have made your money, withdraw, start reinvesting back in, real estate. Real estate is one of the best things to invest in, especially in Africa. It does not even depreciate in Africa, honestly. You buy a house, buy a few properties, rental properties here and there, the money is coming in well and good. Make sure you formulate those rental properties, build more rental properties. That's the only way to go. If not that, find a source where you can buy some minerals such as manganese, such as copper, cobalt, gold, silver. I don't know if in your country you need a license for that, but in my country there are times where you need a license, sometimes you don't. Maybe exploration license, yes, but you can actually just buy to keep. You keep somewhere in your house, something like that. Buy some silver, buy some gold, buy some minerals. Electric cars are really in right now. Go and invest in a mine that deals with cobalt, manganese, and these different things that these cell phones need, electric cars need, because these are things that we need, essentials basically. Now they're needs, they're not even wants. You need your phone, it's no longer a want, you know what I mean? So with that being said, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, share this video to as many people as you can, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.